Today we will be learning how to pass the journal entries. Okay, since we have learned the two methods of recording the transaction, that is American method and Indian method of recording the transaction, isn't it? So if we follow the American method of recording the transaction, then the asset side of balance sheet or the expenses and losses of the balance sheet, that means right hand side, whatever item is there, if that items are increased, then we will be writing in the debit. If decreased, then we will be writing in the credit. Similarly, vice versa for the left hand side items of the balance sheet, that is liabilities and income and gain. If it is increases, then it will be writing in the credit. If it is decreases, then we will be writing in the debit. That's it, according to American approach. Now, if we follow the Indian approach of recording the transaction, there are three methods. Personal rule, then another one is real or property rule, and then nominal rule, isn't it? So for these three, what we have done, personal rule consists of name of a person, institution, association of person, company's name will be considered into account, and the rule will be debit the receiver, credit the giver, isn't it? Second one, if we follow real or property rule, then that is what it says, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Since this account consists of name of the assets, all the properties, whatever is possessed by the business, understood? Debit what comes in, if any assets comes in, then we will be writing in the debit. If it goes out, then we will be writing in the credit. Like that, if we, or the remaining part will be there in the transaction, we find that is expenses and losses, credit or income and gain. If income and gain increases, then we will be writing in the credit. If expenses, losses will increases, we will be writing in the debit. So we, after learning these two methods, then only we will be able to write up all this transaction. Okay. See, I will be categorizing the transaction by following Indian approaches. Okay. We categorize into three rules. Either it is property or real or personal, either or it is nominal. We will categorize. Okay. So cash means it is property. Cash means property. If cash increases, then we will be writing in the debit, isn't it? So what we write? Cash account. Then first line is meant for debit. First line is always debit, isn't it? So we will be writing cash here. And cash, if it comes in the business, means that is also capital. That is considered as capital. Then we have understood that according to the American approach, capital will be writing where? If capital increases, then where will be writing? We will be writing in the credit, isn't it? So cash. Then in the second line we will be writing capital. What is the amount? 75,000. Okay. So later on we'll be following the proper format of recording the transaction. We are only writing in the rough manner, that is cash 75,000 and capital is also 75,000. Okay. For explanation of the journal entry, narration, we'll be writing, that is, what do we write? Capital invested by the who? By the owner, isn't it? So this is over. Okay. Now we come to the second transaction, that is, see, we underline the two words, that is, one is cash, which is related to the property rules. What property rule says? What this rule says? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. We have to learn this. We have to understand this, isn't it? And another one is, since we consider purchase as expenses, it is related to which rule? Property, personal, nominal. Nominal, isn't it? So nominal rule. This is property rule. Cash means property rule. Then this means nominal rule. Now nominal rule, what it says? Debit all expenses, losses, credit all, you haven't learned at home or what? Credit all income and gain. Income and gain. Okay. So see, cash is comes in the business. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
No, cash is going out. When business purchase something, cash will goes out. Cash goes out. So when cash goes out, then where will write? We'll write in the credit. Credit means which line? Credit means which line? Second line, isn't it? So we write in the second line cash. So what will be writing in the debit? Purchase will write, because see, debit all expenses and losses, and purchase means losses, expenses. Purchase means expenses. So we write in the first line purchases, and in the second line that is cash. Amount is 10,000. Are you getting my point? So what will be the narration? Goods purchased. What will be the narration? Goods purchased. Understood? Now we come to the third point, that is sold. Sold goods to Swati. Here is the name of a person. So name of the person is related to which rule? Personal, nominal or real? Personal. Very good. It is related to the personal. So personal rule, what it says? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So she is the giver or receiver here? She is the receiver or giver? Giver. Sold goods to Swati. Swati is the receiver. Swati is the receiver. Business is giving goods to Swati. So we will be writing this in the debit. Swati account debited. What do we write? Swati account. Here you can write account. For all the items we write account. Okay. Here also you can add the word account. A/she account. So Swati account debited to, what will write here? This is sale. Sale means what? Losses or income? Income. So income will come where? This is related to, see, this Swati related to personal rule, but this sold what is related to which rule? Which rule? Nominal. Which rule? Nominal. Nominal rule says that debit all expenses, losses, credit all income and gain. So we write here sale. Understanding of what? So we will be writing the amount, that is 5,000. Here also 5,000. Now let's write the narration. What will be the narration? Sold goods. Sold goods to Swati. This will be the explanation. Now come to the second point, that is purchase. Again it is related to which rule? Nominal. Purchase related to nominal. And another one is furniture related to which rule? Which rule? Property rule. Which rule? Property rule. So what property rule says? Debit comes in, credit
Goes out.
yes, credit goes out. So furniture comes in or goes out in the business? Furniture comes in or goes out in the business? Comes in. So our first line will be furniture. And what will be the second line? Second line? This is cash. Sorry, this if you are writing furniture means no need to write this purchase. Understood? You just make it combine, that is purchase, furniture, assets, property account. Got it? Now cash is also property account. What cash says? Debit. What comes in? Credit. What goes out? So cash goes out or not? Yes. So our second line will be cash. What will be the narration? Furniture. What will be the narration? Furniture. Purchase. Furniture. Purchase for cash. Amount will be 3,000 in both the sides. Now another one, come to the point here, cash. Another, first one is cash. Cash means which rule? Cash means which rule? Property rule. And Swati means personal. Swati means personal rule. So what property rule says? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Cash comes in or cash goes out here? Comes in. So first line will be, debit line will be cash. And in the second line, Swati is giving. Isn't it? Swati is the giver or receiver here? Giver. So what the giver will be? Personal rule. Where is the personal rule I have written? I have written somewhere. Where is that? Yes, debit the receiver, credit the giver. That means Swati is the giver. So we write here Swati. What is the amount? What is the amount? 4,000. Here it is. 5,000. Now what will be the journal entry? What will be the journal entry? Cash paid by Swati. Cash paid by Swati.